Hey, what's up all? It's Jono here and welcome back to Pokémon Unbound. And yes, I am still going up through Victory Road and okay. Remember when I said in the last episode that, man, this Victory Road is larger than I thought? Well, let's just copy and paste that statement, only this time I'll add even more bigger, or just more in general. This is just way bigger than I thought it was going to be. Just when you thought I made it to the top, especially after battling these two with some very strong, fully evolved starter Pokemon, including two that Mega Evolved, I thought, okay, that might be it. As it turns out, no. We are far from done. So I think we just need to, just accept the fact and move on. So my Pokemon are more or less fully healed, plus I did give Gengar an Ether on Shadow Ball, seeing as it's run out of moves for it, so hopefully we should have enough to get through this place. Also, hi. Fine, I'll talk to you myself then. Oh, wait, okay, I thought you were a trainer. Hehehe, welcome trainer. This final area of Victory Road is known as the Torch Chamber. All that remains between here and the Pokémon League is this one icy area. But hey, I get it, not everyone wants to spend their time sliding around looking for the exit. So let's cut a deal. If you pay me $45,000, I'll send you to the other side. You won't even have to get your feet wet. Oh my god, no way. And besides, there could be some stuff to be found around here, so we're gonna see what's what. Although if it is literally just me sliding around, I may not have needed to heal my Pokemon. But, that's the way it goes. Oh, I'm starting to think maybe I didn't need to heal my Pokemon, but you know what? It's totally fine being a bit more cautious. Yeah, at least I got some, rare candy. See? I'll just get some items. Let's go this way. No, I want that item. No. Okay, maybe this is just a case of me potentially just doing like a jump cut. But hey, at least I'll grab some items. So yeah, and once again, yeah, I need to see how I can get to that particular spot. But let's see where else we go. So I went as far as this way. Hang on, if I go this way and go down here, then let's go right. Or not. Okay, so that doesn't go to that bit, but let's go this way instead. And now we're pretty much back to where we were. Yeah, that's not really going to help me, is it? Alright, I guess we're going to be sliding around for a while. But then again, where can I go if I go this way? Ah, come on, almost made it to that item. I really want to get to that item. No. Okay, well, this could potentially take some time. I'm just sliding around aimlessly. Aimlessly sliding around. And yes, maybe the 45,000 Pokédollars that you're going to charge me could potentially be the idea, but I don't want to admit defeat just yet. And besides, I want to kind of see what that item is. Well, let's just go around here anyway and see what we have. Well, there's nothing that way. Yeah, so I'm kind of just stuck in a circle right now, aren't I? Yeah, this is definitely, I'm definitely in a bit of a circle here. Okay, so I guess I'm just going to have to find my way, hopefully, but if not, maybe I will have to cough up the cash. Maybe I should just pay him the money, although, have I tried this way yet? Let's just see. No, I think yep, I messed up. Not gonna lie, I feel like I'm constantly going around in circles right now. Although, have I done this way yet? I don't know. No, I'm back down this way. Oh dear. Do I really want to pay the 45 grand just to get out of this stupid maze? I don't know. Although, which way did I not go? Hang on a minute. Maybe, I think I might be onto something with going this way, but maybe I'm going the wrong way. Let me try again. Okay, let's try going this way. Which way did I go from here? I went to the left, didn't I? If I try going to the right... Not down this way. Oh, hang on. Oh, I finally made it. Okay. Okay, we're in a new bit, finally. I've been aimlessly going around, but I kind of forgot to do this bit. Okay. Well, logically, now I'm on here, it makes most sense to go all the way to the right. Okay. I do remember there was an ice patch above me. Excellent, it was. And I obviously saw one below me, so it has to be that. Hang on, was there an item below me? Oh, I really hope I can go back this way. Alright, let's just go back this way. Oh, there is. Oh, do I get the item? Okay, let's get the item. Ooh, okay, interesting. Unfortunately, that means I'm probably going to have to reset the puzzle, but I think I'm onto something here. I think I'm finally onto something here. Okay, yeah, I think I'm definitely onto something now. This definitely seems to be the correct way. So if I go... Yeah, that's right, up instead of down. Let's go all the way down. I think I went into the corner. Yes, that's right. Then I should go up to the snow patch. Yes, then we go this way. Onto the other snow patch, and then just constantly go this way. Yes. Which way do I want to go? I'm going to try... Let's try right. No, we don't want to go up, I don't think. Or do we? Try going down, because I feel like we've hardly been down this way. Oh no, hang on. That's right, we've got the patch of ground here. What's up this way? Okay. This might... Oh! Oh, we finally made it! Finally! Yeah, you can keep your... I will keep my 45 grand, you stupid NPC. Oh, we've made it! Oh, wow, okay. That wasn't as long as I thought. Okay, so not only was it totally unnecessary for me to heal my Pokemon, but as it turns out, I don't think I needed to make this a another episode. But then again, you know what? Even though we've made it to the Pokémon League in this episode, I feel like I could still do a little bit of backtracking anyway, because I think I'm definitely going to need to do some training before we take on the Pokémon League. But at least we can have a look and see what is what. Even on the vanilla difficulty, the Elite Four get stronger as you do. Don't be caught off guard and be prepared for intense fights. Okay. Well, ideally, I definitely need to do some more training with certain Pokemon anyway. So, I think for now we're not going to. I'm not going to obviously take on the Elite Four straight away. I think I need to do a little bit of extra training, just to make my Pokemon a little bit more, like, evenly matched in terms of levels. So I think now, seeing as I got to the top here quite early in this episode, I think I am going to do a little bit of backtracking anyway, because honestly, there's definitely still some things I could potentially look out for anyway, so I might as well kill a bit of time with this episode and do some more backtracking. Each member of the Elite Four likes to set up certain conditions on the field before battle. First, there's Mole Man. He likes to set up a vicious sandstorm, a kind of sandstorm that does more damage than a regular sandstorm. This kind of sandstorm also boosts ground-type Pokemon special defense and won't go away if you try to get rid of it. Next there's Elias. When you fight him, all ghost-type Pokemon will take half damage and be immune to entry hazards when they're at full health. Safeguard and Substitute will also fail unless used by a ghost type. Third comes Arabella, which someone briefly mentioned further down in Victory Road. Her room is filled with a misty terrain, and not only that, but any fairy types sent out will have their lowest defensive stat boosted. Okay. Lastly comes Penny. There's a rainbow in her room that raises the chance of secondary move effects used by dragon types. Make sure you're prepared for these conditions before you fight them. Okay, so there's definitely going to be a lot to think about by the looks of it, so definitely have to bear that in mind. Some members of the Elite Four like to battle 2 on 2. If you do not have the TM for Protect, now is a good time to purchase it from the market in Full Shore City. Interesting, okay. Actually, that's not a bad idea, actually. I might think of that, unless I've already bought... No, I haven't bought it yet, have I? The Elite Four are among the strongest trainers in Boreas. Before fighting them, you should know what you're up against. Moleman uses ground types, Elias uses Ghost, Arabella uses Fairy, and Penny uses Dragon. They don't have many shared weaknesses, so prepare properly by bringing Pokemon that know a good variety of moves. Okay. And hey, Galavan. Jono, you've made it to the Pokémon League. So, you want to hear old Galavan gossip about the Elite Four, huh? Man, if you got the time to chat, that's time better spent prepping for the final push, right? Don't you worry about a thing. Oh, Galavan's behind you the whole way, so go get him. Well, maybe not right now, Galavan. But I am going to be doing a little bit of preparations. Well, first of all, let's actually stock up on some revives, seeing as I did burn through quite a few of them. I don't think I really need too much more in terms of items, but I think it might be worth getting a few more full heals. That's it for now, but what about the other person? What do you sell? A whole bunch of Pokeballs, which is fine. You know what, it wouldn't hurt to grab a few more Quick Balls, so let's grab 10 of them so I can get a free Premier Ball. There we go. What about Dusk Balls? I got enough of them for now. Timer Balls? Yeah, you know what, might be worth grabbing a few more of them. And I think that will do for now. Now, first of all, before we leave, let's actually go and see what you have to say. Hello. My only friend is my Pokemon. I don't need any more friends than him. The bond between a trainer and their best friend is unbreakable, don't you think? A trainer and their best friend can beat any challenge, even the Pokémon League. Do you think you could beat it with only one Pokemon? I'm going to say yes for now. Good luck, and never forget the bond between you and your Pokemon fills you with strength. Right, can you clear the Pokémon League with only one Pokemon? Well, that is totally not going to be something I'll be doing when I take on the Elite Four, because, yeah, I don't even know what I'm going to be up against. But seeing as I got up here a lot quicker than I thought, because I didn't realise it was literally just going to be one room, I feel like this is also another good time for me to do a little bit more exploring. And also some more preparations. Now, apparently, someone recommends that I should get the Protect TM. I mean, might not be a bad idea. Although, where from? Oh, probably from the market. Probably from the market. And actually, I could do with buying a few TMs anyway, so let's see what we have. I mean, it's 10 grand. And actually, thinking about it, but considering some of my Pokemon will have multi-hit moves, might not be the worst idea to teach some of my Pokemon Protect if I absolutely need to, but I think until I know for sure what I'm going to be up against, I'm not going to be using Protect immediately. So what do these guys sell? I keep forgetting what these guys actually sell. Oh yeah, a bunch of these stat boosting items, and presumably the other person will sell the temporary ones. Let's not do that. Instead, let's go and... Let me think. Let me try and think. Where haven't I properly explored yet? I mean, thinking about it, the only place we haven't really explored is obviously the Cube Court, but we can't get down there right now. I mean, we haven't really been to Cinder Volcano much in ages. And there's also Icicle Cave. Oh wait, there was a stone tablet, wasn't there? You know what? Let's actually do a little bit of random exploring. I've got to kill some time anyway, so why not? I don't think there's anything else to be found around here. So let's head back to Icicle Cave. Oh, hang on. Whoa, wait a minute. Okay, yeah, I thought so. In the top corner, I just saw the item finder. It just changed as I went through the door, so apparently I missed an item around here. Okay. Where did I miss an item? Well, first of all, even though these are all going to be very low-level Pokemon, I cannot be bothered dealing with them right now, so let's just use a Max Repel for the hell of it. An Oranberry. You telling me there was an Oranberry there all that time? I mean, it's only an Oranberry, but still. Kind of interesting. Anyway, let's go back in Icicle Cave, seeing as it's been so long, and let's see how much we can actually explore. The only problem is it's been so long, I've forgotten where everything is. Yeah, there we go. So we've got the stone tablet here, which I haven't followed up on yet. The plate is the key. But now that we know it could potentially be something that could be found around here, especially after our little adventure back in Frost Mountain and me taking care of the that puzzle involving the Aggron, we can do this. So this must be the plate. And that should get rid of that tablet. Yes, it does. Well, interestingly, I can only... These are the only two that I... Well, this one and the one in Frost Mountain, they're the only two I can actually remember. More wild lights. You know what? It might be worth just having a look and see if I can find any more of these. I'm going to assume they're all in... I'm going to assume they're all in these kind of big cave systems. Anyway, so we have a ground and steel type Pokemon. So based on that, I'd say, ooh, actually, either you or you. I'm gonna go for you. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna take on this Max Raid battle. Why not? So we have clearly a Excadrill. I forgot what the Pokemon's called now. So ground and steel. So really, I should use Garchomp, but I'll have Lucario as a backup and then Primarina as a third choice. So let's take on this Excadrill. I'm actually trying to kind of remember where I may have potentially seen places that had the tablets. Also, I just realised I can't Gigantamax, or Dynamax rather, Garchomp, because of course you're holding the Garchomp height. But never mind. We'll at least do the next best thing. Ooh. 3 lots of barrier. Uh-oh. Okay, that's fine. If you're just going to go after my Garchomp, that's fine. Okay, well that's got rid of one of your barriers already. Get rid of a second one, and then Gashadon can take care of the last one. Assuming it survives this hit. Yep. Okay, good. So that's barrier gone, but you're totally going to do that again. I would use Earthquake, but it's going to hit Gashadon, so I'm just going to have to use Bad Tantrum for now. And once again, bringing out a barrier. Okay, well, that's actually kind of a cool looking attack there. In fact, this whole ROM hack has had so many good, like, custom animations for these moves. It's actually kind of insane just how much effort has gone into making this ROM hack. I mean, it's absolutely insane. Imagine if the Pokemon games were imagine if all the main actual proper Pokemon games were like this, because those kind of games would actually be really good if they were actually proper official ones. But considering this is something that someone's made, like, in their own time, and, you know, let people play, like, for their own enjoyment, it's actually pretty insane. Like, the commitment that these people have for doing stuff like this is so awesome. So awesome that it's definitely safe to say that I'd say this is definitely one of the best Pokemon games that I've ever played on the channel. And it's a ROM hack. Oh, but then again, I also have to say a big thank you to Atomic Wrongs on Tumblr in the first place for recommending this ROM hack. Anyway, Excadrill, the subterranean Pokemon. Forming a drill with its steel claws and head, it can cut through a steel plate, no matter the thickness. There we go, we got ourselves an Excadrill. Very nice. So we have a Lychee Berry, a Shuka Berry, and a Kelpsy Berry. And that's that. Rather underwhelming, I have to admit, but hey, at least we got that. And as for the rest of this cave, I don't think there's much else to really explore, apart from maybe... Actually, was there a water section around here? Oh no, that's back out to Route 1. There was a water section, wasn't there? There was, wasn't there? I'm sure there was a water section. Yes, there was. Okay, let's see what's down this way. A Max Revive, always nice to have, always nice to have. And a ladder. Ooh, where does this go? Oh. Oh, sure, let's have a battle. Don't you know it's rude to interrupt a woman's training? How do you find our secret training spot? Simple. You left your ladder hanging down, so I just climbed up it, and I'm going to help myself to the TM that you decided to guard for some reason. Oh dear, they're actually not that strong, these trainers, so never mind. Shadow Ball, I'll just Shadow Ball you, and then Aura Sphere. Well, actually, Shadow Ball Hitmonchan and Aura Sphere this Aurorus. And this should be no problem at all. Definitely overkill, but I don't care. Man, that was a long cry that made. It sounded like it was in pain. I'm so sorry, Aurorus, but it is a Pokemon battle at the end of the day. Slowbro, that's an easy target for you, Gengar. Unfortunately, not so much luck with Doublade, but fortunately, I did decide to teach Lucario Dark Pulse, so finally I have a use for it. Oh, you have a Slowbro Knight. Not gonna lie, I completely forgot that was a thing. All these Pokemon I'm now remembering that can Mega Evolve. And of course that number's gonna go even higher once the new Pokemon Legends game gets released. Which is actually very soon, thinking about it. I can't believe how soon that's actually coming, that release. There we go, no problem at all, and this TM better be worth it. A woman needs special time with her man to train. Oh, I see, okay. Your skills confirm it, you're an explorer. I guess you could say that. It was about time we found a new training spot anyway. This one is quite cold. My training was ruined thanks to you. Yeah, well, deal with it. I'm just gonna help myself to Ice Beam. You know what? Ice Beam, I'll gladly take that. And I'm gonna move on and see what's what, although I suspect there's not much to be found apart from another strange creature. Also, more people to battle against. Alright, you know what? Wait, have I already battled you? No, hang on, I've already battled you, haven't I? Yes, I have. Yeah, this is the other side. Okay, yeah. Well, clearly that cell wasn't there the first time we came in here, so yeah, that threw me off there for a second. But apart from that, I don't think there's much else to be found around here, so I think what we're going to do is I'm going to leave here. And I'm just gonna try and think of other places that I might want to head back to before I end this episode. Let's just have a look. Let's see where we haven't been. Well, gone back to. We've been to Frost Mountain already. We haven't. Well, I mean, we've technically been to Cinder Volcano twice for the story, but I don't know if we've properly explored it somewhat. So we've got Cinder Volcano. There's probably more of Thundercat Mountain to explore as well. So let me think. I'm trying to think, where would I most likely want to go? Wait, I just remembered something. Wasn't there a climbable rock that I could go up in Bellin Town that I haven't actually been up yet? I can't remember. Yeah, there's a TM there. Have I not got that yet? Okay, yeah, okay, I knew there was something I was forgetting. Frost Breath, okay. It always results in a critical hit, okay. Were there any more climbable rocks around here? Because I can't believe I forgot to grab that when I was last here. I'm sure I had rock climb the previous time I'd been to Bellin Town. Was there anything else around here, or was that the only thing? Let me just have a quick run around. No, there is another one here. Okay. Right, where does this go? There is something else here. Okay, Icy Hole. Okay, wow, is this actually a whole new thing? Oh ho ho ho, I appear to have got myself in quite the predicament, you see. I can no longer start sliding on my own. Would you care to help me by giving me a jump start? Okay. Right, so... Okay, so basically, I'm going to have to give you a jump start. Alright. So, I'm going to have to try and guide you around. Also, there are Pokemon to be found around here. Okay, I guess that's fine. Oh, hello. Quite strong Pokemon as well. Hariyama. Okay, let's hold off from using the Max Repel for now. What else can be found around here? Okay, the vast majority we've already found, but there is one more land Pokemon to be found, so you know what? I was going to say, let's not use the Repel, but then again, I kind of want to see what's at the end of this. There's got to be something at the end of this. Okay, but now that we got a clown to try and help get around, let's actually try and see if we can actually do anything with this clown, so... Let's use the Max Repel just for the hell of it, and let's see what we have. Okay, so now I can push you this way. That pushes you there. Then I can push you... I'm assuming you want to go this way. There you go. You appear to have got me out of my predicament. For that, you have my gratitude. Okay, I'll take hail. Till another predicament brings us together again. I bid you adieu. Or adieu, I should say. Anyway, ooh, there's a ladder. Okay, let's see where this goes. More of an icy hole. Okay, looks like there's quite a bit. Looks like there's quite a bit more to be found. Oh, wait a minute. Is that a max raid then? Oh, wait a minute. Bright powder. Oh, that could be useful. Wait, this is a... Oh. Oh, we have a Regigigas here. Alright. Anyway, let's see what we got. Okay, we got a Hariyama. Right, okay. And... yeah, you know what? Let's do this. Recommended level 60. That's fine. So, let's choose some Pokemon. So, let's start with Raichu. Garchomp, and probably... I'll just use Gengar. It's fine. Well, okay then. Okay, I'm glad I actually decided to stick around here. I was going to go to Cinder Volcano, but I'm just wondering whether it was actually worth it. I know there are still a few spots in... You have a shiny Gyarados? What? I didn't think NPCs had shiny Pokemon. What? Is that actually meant to happen? What the heck? You have a shiny Gyarados? That's actually kind of insane. Well, I mean, I've not yet encountered a shiny Pokemon in this adventure yet, but does having a battling partner... But does a battling partner with a shiny Pokemon count? Probably not, but still. That's technically the first shiny Pokemon that we've encountered. That's nuts. Anyway, well, we got a guard there, so I tell you what, let's not... Well, we've got a barrier, so I tell you what, let's actually use Max Guard, and I'll let Gyarados take care of that barrier. Okay, good. That's exactly what I wanted you to do. Very effective, but that's fine. Attack Rose, but that's again fine. Now I can use Max Mindstorm again. Again, it hardly did any damage, but once we get rid of this barrier, you're going to be very screwed, Hariyama. Okay, nullified the stats, which is fine, because I don't think we increased any of our stats anyway. That's not... Wow, critical hit, but it didn't do much anyway to Raichu. And now Raichu is back to normal, but that's fine, because what I think I'm going to do... Even though I've got the barrier, but then again, if Gyarados launches an attack, it will still knock out Hariyama, so you know what? Screw it. Let's use Psychic. That got rid of the barrier. That lowers your health, and if Gyarados uses another Aqua Tail, it should knock out the Hariyama. And indeed it does. Excellent. So let's now catch, but again, I'm not going to use my good Pokeballs, I'm just going to use a Premier Ball. I still can't believe I have a battling partner that actually has a shiny Pokemon. Like, is there only a chance that it does have it? Or maybe in this specific Max Raid den that, like, a battling partner will have a shiny Pokemon? Because I'm kind of curious now. Because this is, I don't think this is, no, this is not the first time I've had this person in one of these battles, but you've previously only had a normal Gyarados, so what happened there? That's actually kind of crazy. So, yeah, okay. Now I want to find a shiny of my own, but that could be a bit of a challenge, to say the least. Anyway, some Figgy Berries, a Cobber Berry, 2 Pomek Berries, apparently the first time we've encountered those berries. 3 Max Revives, you know what, that was totally worth it actually. 3 Rare Candies? Okay, I must have a fair amount of Rare Candies now, in fact. Let me see if I can have a look and see how many Rare Candies I have. I must have quite a lot of them now. I have 21 of them. Well, I suppose if I need to level up my Pokemon in a pinch before the Elite Four, I suppose I could use that, but either way, I'm definitely still going to do some training anyway with my Pokemon. In the meantime, let's just get myself an Ice Stone and this Cell, which will take me to, what, 77, 78? 79, in fact. Cool. Now, we have a Regigas here, but I'm going to assume we can't do anything about it right now. Let's have a look. I'm going to assume we can't do anything about it right now. A body of rock, a body of ice, and a body of steel. When gathers the 3 Pokemon, the king shall appear. So yeah, that basically means we need to catch Regirock, Regice, and Registeel. Oh, and speaking of Regice, apparently... Oh, I can't remember if it was official or not, but apparently the official way of saying Regice is Regice. Even though when you see how it's spelled, it's literally spelled R-E-G-I-C-E. If it's meant to be Regice, shouldn't it be R-E-G-I-I-C-E? Yeah, so it has to be Regice. Why? I need to check that. I definitely remember seeing something like that before. Because it makes more sense the way it's spelled, it has to be Regice. And this is coming from someone that is rather well known to mispronounce a lot of Pokemon, so... Yeah, I'm kind of curious to see what people think of that. Maybe I should do another one of those polls in on my community page, like the one I did when there was that whole argument about how Rayquaza is supposed to be pronounced. But, yeah. Anyway, I think what I'm going to do, it's been quite a while now. I know there's been quite a bit of a jump cut because I was busy trying to solve the sliding ice puzzle, but I think this is now a good time for me to wrap up this episode. But we finally made it to the Pokémon League at least, so very soon we'll be able to take on the Pokémon League. But I definitely need to do some training, that's for sure. Change of plan. Before I end this episode, I wanted to come back to this bit of Victory Road, because I had a feeling that I may have actually missed a certain spot. I definitely remember going down this way, I think in the previous episode. But I wasn't paying, full attention. Yeah, I think I went down here and I also went down here. But I actually failed to notice some other climbable rocks. And as a result, I did not check any of this bit out, so you know what? As it turns out, I did miss something, so I figured I'd check this out now before I actually end this episode. Also, as it turns out, there's a Vivillon here, so you know what? We'll go and catch you while I'm here. Also, I have lost track of how many of these I've caught now. The only slight problem, it's hailing, so unless I can catch you immediately, then this could be potentially risky. Oh, okay, I'm glad about that, because that would have got a little bit sketchy if I had to weaken Vivillon in the hail. But there we go, another Vivillon, and apparently there's an item up here. Right here. Oh, I am so glad I went back and checked this bit out. Oh my god, imagine if I've missed that. I'm so glad, after I did all that backtracking, I was initially going to end the episode, but then after I ended the episode, I thought, wait, did I miss a spot just before that big ice room? And as it turns out, I did. Gengarite! Oh, that is going to be so useful. Even though Gengar is holding the spell tag, which is pretty useful, but Gengarite, surely. Oh my god, I'm so glad I decided to come back here. I mean, I'm gonna have to pretty much shoehorn this clip towards the end of the episode, so it is going to be a bit longer this episode now, but I don't care. Also, apparently there's a cave, which doesn't seem to have much in it at all, in fact just an item. But this seems rather suspicious. Just a PP max, that's fine. There's gotta be more to this cave. This looks really suspicious. Very suspicious, but you know what? I am absolutely glad I decided to backtrack. Because, yes, I would have missed that Gengarite. Oh, yes. And, yeah, I think that's pretty much all I can find now. Unless there is one other little spot that I've missed. And, well, it'll have to wait another time, but yeah, I'm glad I decided to check that area after I finished recording, after I finished recording initially, and it paid off. Getting Gengar right could potentially be huge, but either way, it's still going to take some time for me to train up my Pokemon. I kind of want to see if I can get all my Pokemon at least... I reckon, well, seeing as Garchomp's level 75 already, I feel like it's best if I get at least all my Pokemon up to level 75. Maybe slightly higher, but I'd say level 75 for every one of my Pokemon is probably a good, like, target, I'd say. I mean, I do have a bunch of rare candies, but I think I'll just do a little bit of level grinding here in Victory Road. And then we'll, hopefully, by the time I get some decent leveling done, I'll be able to finally be in a position to take on the Elite Four. So, on that note, I think I am going to end this episode now, do a bit of training off camera, and, well, hopefully take on the Elite Four in the next episode. So, on that note, thanks very much for watching, everyone, and until next time, I shall catch you all later.